it really, one of the things that it gets down to is, do you fear money? Do you fear asking people for money? And, how much thought do you put into money? What are your beliefs about money? There's a verse in the Bible in Matthew chapter 6, verse 24, that it says you can't serve two masters. You'll either love the one and hate the other, or you'll love this one and hate the other one. And what it's talking about in that scripture, it's Jesus talking. He says you can't serve both God and money. But oftentimes we give so much energy, we give so much devotion, we give so much of our thoughts to money that even as Christian leaders, as people who are running nonprofits doing good, we can slip into this place where we're ultimately serving money more than serving God. We give more energy and devotion to the money than we do to God. Do we ultimately trust in God? Do we ultimately trust that God is going to work everything out, or do we worry? And I found, for me as a nonprofit leader, I ran a very large nonprofit organization for a number of years. I worked very closely with a number of organizations. My dad and I ran a nonprofit together for about 17 years. And money was like this other god to me in some sense, where it was just like I was always worried about money. I was worried about, where is it going to come from? How am I going to pay the bills? We've got all these people we need to feed. And in a sense, I was almost worshiping money and giving more energy and focus to money than I was giving to God. Because I didn't really trust, at the end of the day, that is God going to provide? Is he going to work it all out, right? So at the end of the day, we need to make sure that we have our focus in the right place. Yes, we need to focus on money. We need to learn how to fundraise. But we shouldn't give it our devotion and our worry and our anxiety and all of these other things, especially as Christians. If we believe that God is ultimately in control, which we do biblically, then we need to make sure that we're not giving that energy to money. So what does it look like to give too much energy to money, and where does that come from?